I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey.
Hi. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I was not watching where I was going at all.
Nor was I. Where have you been? I have not bumped into you in ages.
I know. It's my fault the third time, boy. I've been so busy lately, I haven't even had a chance to talk to myself, let alone my dearest friends. But I swear to you, I have been wanting to call you.
Really? Well, you know you could do better than that. Why don't you join Lee and me for dinner tonight, huh? We can make up for lost time.
I can't. I'm sorry. Did you know that Rick was in Nevada? Well, while he's gone, I'm taking over all of the sports center business.
Aha! You volunteered.
I did not. I was drafted.
Oh, I bet. And they just dragged you screaming and kicking all the way.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, well, save it for tonight. Come on. Take a couple of hours and come and have dinner with us.
Honest, I can't. Eating and resting have gone way down on my list of things I have to do today lately.
Well, you had better watch it, Doctor, or you are not going to be any good to anybody.
I know.
Then you will join us.
No, it's the truth. I cannot do it tonight. I've got a meeting of the community board of the sports center. They're trying to figure out how they can raise a sizable chunk of money.
Aha, one of those get-togethers that you would be very right for.
I can hardly wait.
Well, how about tomorrow night? Huh? Come on, I'll make a reservation with you right now, Doctor.
Well, lovely. The problem is I can't guarantee that I'm going to honor it.
Very easy. You just say no to everybody else.
I wish I could just... Sorry, folks. Stand in line. I am taking a little time tonight for me. I can't do it. I promised Rick. I gave him my word. I said, I will take care of everything. How can I have to. Gail, I have to do this.
Well... Lesley, look, is all this a little more than you bargained for?
Sometimes, yes. And I find myself getting just the tiniest bit aggravated because... No, but I know it's not his fault. Obviously, if his brother is in an accident, it's not his fault. But why couldn't he find anybody else to take over the sports center?
Well, probably because you're the only one that he trusts.
I'm the only one he could talk into it.
Oh,
Patsy.
It's not going to last forever, you know.
No, I don't know about that. No, this is not going to last forever. But I'm really afraid lately of what's coming next. I've started to feel like, you know, I'm okay. He's fond of me. He likes me all right. But he loves the rest of the world.
You know how Rick is. He's very generous.
Sure.
He has a lot to give.
Right. I'd like to see him share the wealth. He's out taking care of the entire Western world, and our marriage is falling apart.
Oh, come on. I doubt that.
You know something I don't know?
Well, I certainly do. I know you're a very strong woman. I know you love your husband very much, and you would never let it get that far.
May I quote you on that?
You don't need me to tell you that.
I need somebody to tell me that.
Well, then you come to dinner tomorrow night, and I will give you a pep talk that would make any locker room proud.
Okay, Coach.
Good girl. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
It really hurt when you did that.
All right, I'll be right up.
Aha. Hello there. This looks like just a likely place to find possible investors.
Please, don't even mention that name.
Oh, I am collecting for the, guess what, sports center.
Lesley.
I'm on my lunch break.
Yes, I know, but the way that place has been running my staff ragged, I really should be getting paid.
Sure. You are not hurting financially.
No, he's the only one who isn't.
All right. Dead broke I'm not. I'll pledge another $50.
You suppose somebody would like to contribute to the Quartermain Fund?
I don't think anybody would believe there is one.
50 big ones. Thank you, Steve.
All right, excuse me.
Hello.
Hello?
Anybody here got a spare $1 or $500 lying around to keep the sports center alive?
You forgetting I already contributed $5,000?
No, I'm not. Actually, I was not really aiming that at you. I was aiming it at him. He doesn't have an excuse.
Well, I have a very feeble excuse, actually.
Oh, come on, good-looking. Can I put you down for something generous?
Oh, well, I'm going to have to consult with my financial advisor to find out exactly how much I can give.
Okay, I'll just say Dr. Quartermain in the area of large. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
You lost your mind?
I'm only trying to save face.
Yeah, well, don't bother. It costs too much. Come on. Get it up.
You think maybe we could share the hot dog?
Look, this makes 2 lunches you owe me.
No, maybe you just don't understand. You see, this is not one of your everyday requests. The Sports Center is a non-profit community project. You see, you can't treat it like just an average sort of request for... No. Of course not. I was not asking you to sort of make an exception. I just thought if you knew that, maybe there was a different point of view that you could take officially. I see. So, the amount it stands. No, I certainly understand your position. I've been fighting positions like that all day. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a good day to you, too. They said no. It must be so hard to work for a bank. To have to be stern, unbending, unyielding, no compassion all day long, no sensitivity, no understanding of people. I mean, the strain must be unbearable.
They said no way.
Oh, but they said it so voluminously. We regret to inform you. We are so sorry that there is no way. We can, we can't, we mustn't, we're not allowed. Oh, the pièce de résistance. It's not my personal feelings, you understand, we're dealing with here. It is against our bank's policy.
You think they would bend the rules a little?
No way. No big down payment. No mortgage.
No Sports Center. Well, that's not exactly a flat no.
Might as well have been.
Look, how much do we need?
They will give us a $125,000 loan for a $75,000 down payment.
Cash?
You got it.
Phew, I guess that $5,000 we raised at the benefit won't do us much good today.
I'm beginning to think it may be too little, too late.
Well, guess what? I don't think Rick's gonna like this.
Well, fine. Maybe he'll have a better idea when he gets back.
Honey, I just can't believe that after all the work we've done, we're gonna lose the Sports Center.
Not to mention all the heartache.
It's never been one of your favorite causes, has it?
Well, no, in the beginning it wasn't, but it sort of grows on you. You know, especially when you can look around and see all the good it's done with the kids down here.
Yeah, like Blackie.
Well, you can't win them all.
Oh, he's a great kid.
Sure he is.
My baby.
Hi, what happened?
I got careless. Oven door slipped on him, Lesley. I thought I'd better get him over here.
Okay, let's take a look. Claudia, get me the burn dressing.
Got it.
All right. Okay, you having much pain?
Yeah, it comes in waves.
All right, if you can hang on for a minute, it'll be okay. You know it's all right. I've seen worse.
We soaked it in cold water right away.
That was real good thinking, Ted. If you can wait just a minute or so, I give you something for the pain. Thank you. And you'll be glad to know there is not going to be any permanent damage. Get that cleaned up here first.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Missed you the other night, Ted.
Oh, the wife was down with something. How did it go?
Went okay. We got $5,000.
Great. Well, that ought to give you a boost.
Well, not really. We just found out from the bank we only need $70,000 more.
By when?
By soon.
You mean there's a chance that you could still lose the center?
There's a very good chance at this point.
Oh, that's a crime.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that the Sports Center has done more for this town than all the city's projects. Now, before you started your operation, I had kids vandalizing my place almost weekly.
Yeah.
Now it's like I've moved uptown, not a problem in months.
Well, you're not the only one who feels that way.
I tell you what, I'll write you out a check on the spot.
Oh, no, Ted, that's not necessary.
Yes, it is, and we'll get the other merchants to contribute. Now, how does 500 sound?
Sounds great. And we've only got 69,500 more to go.
Immediately.
Thank you very kindly, Mr. Smith. Sure. That's 100 for Mr. Smith at Bellevue Liquors.
Terrific. And I just talked to Hans at the deli. $50.
50.
So what does that make altogether?
That's $220 plus the 500 we got from Mr. Ogilvy brings us to
$720.
You got it. Not bad for a day's work.
I don't know, Claudia. It's nickels and dimes compared to what we need.
Yeah, but we still can't quit.
I don't know about that. I'm beginning to think it's all a big waste of time.
You mean all of this work?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was a great idea in the beginning. But I think we have to realize that it has been nothing but problems ever since.
Yes, but it's still worth it.
I don't know. I really don't. Claudia, I have a family. I have a kid who needs me, who is going to be grown up and gone all too soon. And I don't want to wake up one day and realize that I lost precious moments with him that I can never get back because I was out raising money for other kids.
Yeah, but we're forgetting those other kids are less fortunate, less fortunate.
That doesn't mean that my kid doesn't need me just as much.
Oh, honey, we all need him. Both sides.
Yeah, I know. Maybe that's why I feel so torn apart, so like somebody's ripping me down the middle. It is a question of priorities, and I simply have to stop and take a few deep breaths and decide what's important to me in my life.
You mean besides your husband?
Well, he is the most important thing in the world to me. But you have to remember, Claudia, that this is really his cause.
Yes, only he can't be here now, so we have to help.
Maybe I'm just a selfish person.
Oh, no, you don't. Now, don't you start calling self-honesty selfish.
No, but see, I always say to myself, well, I'm trying to do what's right. I'm trying to do the best thing. But I don't know. Maybe it's just a selfish thing. Maybe I'm not doing it to help other people. Maybe I'm just doing it because it makes me feel good.
Yeah, but who cares? As long as the result's the same. So our hearts are not in saving the sports center. If we do, the goal's accomplished. Do you really believe all of those merchants care about saving the center?
Well, no, probably some of them don't at all.
Not at all, but they contributed, and we have to do the same.
Well, I wish Rick were here. I would really like to talk to him about all this.
Okay. Pretend I'm Rick. Come on, come on. Just pretend I'm Rick. Now, what would you say?
I would say, I want to spend more time with my husband and with my family. I hope I would have the courage to also say to him that for a long time now, I've just felt like an appendage in his life, that ever since this sports center thing started, all I've been able to do or allowed to do was just to follow around after him, applauding and being a cheering section instead of a wife, and that...
Come on, get it out.
I have to say this to him, not to you.
You'd say that you'd still work with the sports center.
Well, I will now, sure, but I'll at least be honest enough to say I'm not doing it for humanity. I'm doing it for him.
No argument for me.
Okay, fine. So I'll get it out and start all over again.
Get what out?
The phone book. Gosh, there must be just hundreds of merchants in there that we haven't called yet.
That's my girl.